Good afternoon and welcome. I'm Karen Marsdale, on staff at the Greater Reading Chamber Alliance, and this is another episode of the Member Spotlight, in which we talk to our chamber members about what they're doing and their business concepts and all sorts of interesting things. So today with me is Brian Schobel.
Hello.
And Brian is Managing Director, and your company's name is actually...
Well, I do business as Supporting Strategies, Berks and Lancaster Counties, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
But the name of my corporate entity is Brish Enterprises, which is the first three initials from my first name and the first three initials from my last name.
So it's Brish Enterprises or Supporting Strategies. And Brian and I were talking a little bit earlier about this concept of being basically your accountant in a shoebox, if you will.
I am.
And not that you're literally running around to your clients with a shoebox, but it's really more about the concept of a company that isn't quite ready to hire either a full-time bookkeeper,
right,
or a controller, and we know kind of the levels of, from bookkeeper to controller to CFO and on it goes. But real basically, it's about small businesses and maybe mid-sized businesses who do something really well. They might make this product.
Right.
And they are really good at making that. But when it comes to understanding the finances, sometimes they need some extra help with that.
I believe that to be true, and that's why I got into this franchise to begin with, because I think a lot of business owners out there need help with their financial operations. So, understanding their financial position of the company.
Right, and I think that is so true, and it's so wise that companies recognize that from the get-go, because I always use this little analogy that you can make the best chocolate chip cookie in your kitchen.
I do.
And good.
Okay.
Good. And I don't know if are you selling them?
No, I don't sell them.
Okay, you wouldn't sell them, right?
But no, I give them to my family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that you bring them next time. But anyway, but if you're doing this and you say, "Wow, I'd love to start a business doing this," many people think I am a great baker, I'm a great chef, etc. Once you go into the business, particularly in wholesaling, you're opening up a bakery, you want a package for restaurants. Now you're becoming either a restaurateur, a bake shop, you're becoming a business, you're becoming a manufacturer. Whatever the way you're going to take your product of that chocolate chip to market. And you might be a great baker, but you don't know a thing about what goes into the product line,
right? Whether
you're making a profit,
exactly,
whether you're losing money, and you're so busy working on the business of making good chocolate chip cookies that you don't think about these things.
That is true.
Now, tell me a little bit about what prompted you. Did you see this sort of in the marketplace, because you have been a controller for a large company, and obviously they had the wherewithal to know about profit, loss, margins, etc.
Well, what ultimately turned me on to Supporting Strategies as a franchise was the turnkey solution that they had, and they really had a strong emphasis on business development piece. And that's what I liked about the franchise, because I've been an accountant my whole professional career, and I don't have any sales experience. So with the business development piece being there, it was like a no-brainer for me. I needed to do this business. Plus the recurring model that bookkeeping offers. I only have to sign a customer, hopefully one time, and they're a customer for life. Whereas with
as
other
long as you're doing a good job.
True. Well, I always do a good job.
Of course you do, Brian.
Yeah. So
but it's
that's
true.
That's not even a question. But.
No, it's kind of like going to the hairdresser. Your hair is going to grow, and you need to get it cut, hopefully.
Exactly.
And small business, but seriously, and we're sort of chatting and having some fun.
Yes.
But we've seen a lot of members or a lot of businesses through the chamber. Through my years there, that really don't have a good concept of the fact that you need these fundamentals of business, and one of the big ones is financials. And if you've not got that right, whether it's in your product line, the service line that you're selling or creating, you really can, very quickly go out of business.
Yes, you can.
And
It's very easy to go out of business. Money is the number one factor.
yeah.
People don't plan for the second year of business as being a loss, and oftentimes a business doesn't produce a profit until the third year in business.
Absolutely. Back again, reading all this data for so many years. Honestly, most businesses go out of business.
Right.
We try very hard to, especially with emerging businesses, to talk to them how important the financials are.
Mm-hmm.
So how long have you been in this model of working in supporting strategies?
So I purchased supporting strategies back in September and really started in October 1st, I'll say is my start date. So I've been in business almost 6 months now. I'm not supposed to have any customers at this point as far as my financial plan, my 5-year plan goes. I start taking on customers in month 7. I already have 2 and a third that I just signed today. So
excellent. So you're ahead of the game.
I'm doing well. I'm ahead of the game, and I hope I continue to stay ahead of the game so I don't feel as if I'm behind.
So how do you propose to, we're sitting here, this is a member spotlight. You're obviously counting on the membership in the chamber.
I do.
To do that, and how are you going to use that membership?
All right. So the way I leverage the chamber membership is by going to the different events that the chamber offers. One of those events was a speed networking luncheon, which I found to be very beneficial. You get in front of a lot of people quickly, collect a lot of business cards, and then you can reach out to those people and have a one-to-one meeting and explore and see how you guys can help each other by referring business to one another.
That's very good. And I would also share with you this, that one of the things that we like to do and the way we approach networking is that you need to build networks.
Right.
And sometimes those networks are prospects, potential customers. Sometimes they're people that are really good connectors.
Right.
They might not need your services,
And
but they'll
that's the
say,
majority of the
yes.
people are connectors, not prospects.
Right, and you want to have connectors, and then you also, and our time is getting short, but you also want to think about having some good subject matter experts, and that doesn't mean necessarily another accountant, but just people that are good business people, good solid business people,
Yes.
that you can look at and say, I'm having a challenge with my marketing, or I'm having a little bit of challenges here. That's part of what we're here to help you with.
Right.
So it's incumbent upon us. So when you need those services, you let us know, because we have people at the chamber who are supposed to be doing that, and
Yep.
we'll be doing that for you. So our time is up. This goes very quickly, Brian.
Oh,
it was a pleasure.
so sad.
I'm thanking you for coming out. By the way, folks, it's a snowy day here in Reading.
It is.
And so we are very pleased that Brian just persevered and got here to the People Chronicles. So, Brian, thank you. It was a pleasure talking to you. It was lots of fun.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure.